And those clouds are indicating some extra moisture in the atmosphere, and you may have felt it. The dew points, it's kind of like humidity. They're in the upper 60s and low 70s. That's kind of summertime-y feel out there. And that, as it lifts and heats, it makes those lower clouds. Now, at the beach, we don't get that as much. That's why we've been saying it's just going to be a fantastic beach day out there. Water temperature close to about 70, 71 degrees. It's been generally in the upper 60s. It's warmed a little bit. But look at all the folks out there on the beach. It is a great day out there right now. 79 degrees in Tampa. The winds are light and variable. Dew point, as I mentioned, is high. It's at 70 degrees. Now, air temps obviously will be cooler here along the coast because of that water temperature. It's now 77 in Clearwater and St. Pete, 79 in Tampa, 81 in Riverview and Bartow and Lakeland. We even have 82 degrees right now up in Brooksville. So it's going to be a warm one. We will go into the low to mid 80s east of I-75. All right, we're thinking Tampa right around 83 degrees. The record, as I showed you at the top of the show, is 85. So the sea breeze is getting going. See these southeast winds? That's why we're warm. That's why we have more humidity. But it's also why there's a sea breeze over on the east coast. That's falling apart. I don't think we'll see too much rain, but we will see these low clouds kind of push in our direction, just enough to call it partly cloudy. Now, enjoy the warmth if you like that, because tomorrow is warm too. Not quite as warm as today, but ballpark, right? Very nice day. Sunday, by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, front's coming through, and the winds are picking up out of the north and the west, and temperatures are dropping. So this 75 to 76 is as warm as we're going to get before the temperature starts to drop with that front, all right? Then on Monday, we'll be lucky to get to 70 for a high. Tuesday's a touch warmer. Then another front Wednesday. This actually brings a better chance for rain, by the way. That knocks us down to even cooler 60s for high temperatures behind it. So pattern change is happening. Look where all the warm area is right now, all the way up to the mid-Atlantic and even parts of the Northeast, cold air out west. But watch the shift in the pattern. Look at the East Coast versus the Southwest. It's actually going to be more in the East Coast. That's number one. That's Wednesday into Thursday of next week. That's number two coming through. That one looks even colder. That's why the middle and end of next week is chillier than the beginning of the week. And then here comes number three. That one looks even colder. That's by the end of next weekend, not this Sunday, but next. So that is a pattern change from the warm air that we've seen. That's where we're going to get into starting Sunday, and we will stay, I think, really below average for a good week, it looks like, at least Monday through Sunday. It feels like temperatures. Talk about roller coaster. Low to mid 80s today and tomorrow, by the way, right? For it feels like temperatures. And then watch what happens when you wake up on Monday morning. Head off to school and work. That's Sunday. There's Monday morning. 30s and low 40s is what it's going to feel like as you head out the door and those kids get on those bikes and scooters to go to school. So it's going to be chilly. There's the low temperatures, nothing major, but watch as we get into Friday and Saturday. When you see these mid 40s, that generally means 30s north and east of town. So it's definitely going to be on the cold side. All right, there is your 7-day forecast. You can see that we've got temperatures basically in the low 80s the next couple of days, but that front does come through breezy on Sunday afternoon, and that's the cooler wind coming in for next week.